Ah, shit. Alright, let's, see if everything is working. Alright. Boy, this is loud. Okay. Okay. And I'm live. I'm not muted, which is good. Alright. In we go! Start the day. And Cape Maria, you've got any new lines for me? Perhaps, but I'll only trade them for new ones of your own. Make me a drink. I had a long night. Want to tell me about that? No. I get it. You need some stamina first. What I need is some defense to ward off your questions. I'll go check if I can serve that. Where's a good place for this microphone? Where the cord won't fuck with me. There? Yeah, there. Okay. Alright. So, we need some defense. So let's go with a frosted lagoon. Alright. Some of this. Some of that. And a whole lot of defense. Some defense to keep your favorite innkeeper at bay. Who says you're my favorite? I might be after this drink. Fair enough, you're climbing up there. I'm very happy to hear that. Now, I've got a question for you. You think you can handle that? I'll try my very best, Mrs. Frostgrip. Miss. My bad, Miss Frostgrip. I just thought, since you're such a catch, keep it to yourself. Alright. Is Kyle here? I was looking for him around town, but not a single lad or lassie has seen him. Thought he might got crushed by a fallen star. Worried? No. I see. I think he should be waking up right about now. Rhea! There he is. Oh, I missed you so terribly. I thought you'd had died, or worse, abandoned me. I thought the terrible fathoms of time had taken a new friend from me yet again. I'm fine. Are you sure? Aye. Can you see her too, Innkeep? Yes, very much so. By the dragons! So she is not a dream or a fragment of the past. I'm very happy you're not dead, Rhea. Thanks. Would you like to see the gift I bought you? Gift? When I was at the market all by myself, missing you terribly, I found these gorgeous earrings that remind me of you. Ah, I'll help you put them on. Wait. Are those suns? Yes, because your friendship lights up my undead life. What do you think? I like them. They match me other jewelry. And the craftsmanship is decent. You mentioned you liked leather back clasps. I do like them. When did I say that? Not sure. At some point. Or maybe I dreamed it. That is very likely. Speaking of dreams, I had the strangest dream about the stars falling down the other day. They crashed onto Gaia like a rain of fire or beautiful fireworks. There must have been something wrong with my drink. Anyhow, Rhea, where did your slime go? It was washed away by the fallen stars, the rain of the fallen stars. Oh. So the empty night sky wasn't a dream? No. Guess Cassiopeia couldn't carry it all anymore or something. Incredible! So it wasn't one of your strange drinks, Innkeep? Does that mean I can drink another one without a vision of falling firmaments again? Worth a try. Then I would like to try, preferably something that will make me strong enough to lift a star. Just in case I would like to. I'll see what I can do. Oh, this is where Darwell is. The Emperor Isles. Fairweather, Nif, Jeff, Morla, Copper Pelago. Interesting. Twinkle, twinkle, deadly stars. Oh, good undo. Hang on. What if... I do this one. What do the infusions do again? Thunder Sage. Created by mages. Motivate other people to tell other people or persuade them to tell the truth. Frost armor, the ultimate solution. Danny's but a bit cold, but nothing a blanket can't fix. No, let's give him a frozen pine cone. Special Southern Brawler. Here, my first attempt at supporting your star lifting career. Oh, this is delicious! Do you think a molten star would taste like this? No. Perhaps. So, what do you two think about the star rain? It was very bothersome. Had to look for shelter on my way back from Rockwiv Cliffs. You better hurry and clean it up. You've got somewhere to be? Still have to get the vampire to Barovia before I can get me hands on that gold. Who? Yeah. Oh, splendid! I haven't been in Barovia for in quite some time. I cannot wait to see it again. But until then, I can search for other materials. Better ones, even. That isn't gonna happen by sitting around. Are you collecting loot for your dragon horde? What? No? In what world do I look like a dragon to you? They are masters of disguise. What about you, Innkeep? Am I a dragon? You are? No, I'm afraid not. But you smell so primordial. Thank you. If you're not dragon rare, what do you need materials for? Decorations? Ingredients? Don't you worry. I'm not trying to steal business away from you. They're for crafting. Like for friendship bracelets? No, for weapons. You're going to war? But I just got you back! I'm not going to war. Won't see me fighting for anybody but myself. Are you a blacksmith then? I am. And I'm looking for the right materials to smash the next Ore Heart competition. I'm gonna travel all the way to the caves of Ur for that one. That's so far! Can I come with you? That sounds very exciting. I hope you'll come back to show off your creation once you've won. I'll think about it. How are you feeling about the stars having relocated, Kyle? It's fascinating. You think so? Yes. Now I know it was not a dream. The implications are dazzling. Yesterday, when I was looking out into the night sky, I could see nothing but darkness. But then as I stared sedating nothingness, I could see an astral hairfish hopping across the sky. Its sparkling tail left a gleam of light in its wake. It was followed by more of its kind, like a pack finding a place to rest for the impending sunrise. With the light of the stars blinding me, I would have never been able to see such a spectacle. And you still thought you were dreaming? I thought the stars had just gone into hiding. We all do that sometimes. I would love to know how they're doing on Earth. They must be enjoying the new atmosphere. Possibly. Speaking of exciting, have you had a chance to take a peek at that letter of yours, Innkeeper? I'm afraid not. Either way, how exciting! You know this world never ceases to amaze me with its natural wonders. This is by no means a natural wonder. Welcome back, Miss Anwar. Who are you, the Wonder Police? I am Elethea Anwar, High Cleric of the Aperture and the chosen lady of our endless light. Of the endless light. Pardon me. And I have returned to this establishment to investigate the tragedy of the Starfall. Not one of those protagonist types? Innkeeper, I am happy to see that you were able to collect more information for my research. I am grateful for your help in these trying times. At your service, miss. What are these times trying? Me and the wonderful people of Asteria. An empty night sky is no laughing matter. This must be taken care of swiftly. I'd guess it's empty every time of day now, actually. How does that not worry anyone? We have other things to worry about. And if these sorts of things stop happening, this blabber would be out of a job. Indeed. I find it very exciting. That is somehow even more worrying. Say, are you a vampire? What else would he be? I am indeed. That is also very exciting. Do you have any affiliation with Marrow Castle? What is a castle? Why are you asking? Kyle, when they say play dumb, they don't mean that dumb. While I was seeking shelter from the calamity, I came across a young echo with gloomy temperament. It appears he got in a harrowing fight with the vampire of Marrow Castle. Some of his wounds were quite grave. I'm just making sure he will not try to take vengeance here. I don't have the heart for vengeance. Or the memory. We should play a round of memory. This is no time for games. Then what time is it? Time for me to figure out what's going on and save the people of Asteria from their impending doom. Let me guess, you do that often? Of course. After all, as a seraph and the cleric of Cassiopeia, it is my duty to protect this world from anything that would cause it harm. It comes quite naturally to me. I like your unwavering sense of self-importance. Thank you. I like your earrings. Thanks. So, what are your next So, what are your next steps for saving us citizens? Well, rumors are all over the place, which is good. That means there's a lot to look into. Still, I would have appreciated a bit more organization. My bad. I will start my investigation in Zenith and Themis. Have a closer look at the wreckage caused. Maybe examining the rubble more closely. Perhaps it harbors hidden clues. Once I have found out what is going on, I will put a stop to it. The stars have already fallen, lassie. Not a lot you can do for them. Then I can make sure nothing like this can ever happen again. Perhaps Cassiopeia can even be healed. It is imperative for the order of this world that she herself does not fall. Couldn't agree more. I know you've got this under control, Miss Anwar. But how would you feel about a little drink to boost your spirits? You have a long investigation ahead of you, after all. If you're offering, I thank you kindly. What can I get you? It depends on the approach I decide to take with this. I could focus on the investigative aspect, really dig my heels into connecting the threads, analyze the situation, find hidden clues, speak to the locals and those affected. Of course, I would have to do so strategically. Without the right approach, this plan would fall apart. And perhaps I would even need to inspire bravery in those to care about my cause. On the other hand, those who have caused this, if I focus too much on theory, I may not be in the right condition to fight whomever I encounter. But you will be able to talk to them. That's always much more entertaining. Not everyone can be reasoned with. In such a case, I should be able to properly defend myself, especially if something similar should threaten to occur once again. I need to be prepared for even the worst case scenario. I could offer you some Phoenix chilies. Who knows what you will encounter, but burning stars are best avoided with a hint of fire resistance. Sounds reasonable. So either it's the right balance between intelligence and inspiration, or the ultimate fireproof self-defense. I am not yet certain which path I should walk. You should be able to trust the innkeeper with it. He always has the most wonderful solutions. Just this once, I shall. I'll make sure not to disappoint. Alright. So we've got either a sparkling nebula with Thunder Sage, or a Frosted Lagoon with Phoenix chilies. You know what? I haven't been able to do a Sparking Nebula lately. Let's do that. Let's add in the Thunder Sage first. more. Oh. Undo is the best. One sparkling nebula coming up. I think perhaps the strategic way is the best approach. After all, you wish to help people, not fight them. That is very true. This is an excellent drink. I'm already coming up with a 38-step plan. Perhaps we should start at the nearby Gaia Temple. I heard it was unfortunately an impact site. The local acolytes will be sure to offer assistance. That sounds like an excellent plan. Thank you for your efforts in helping this world, Innkeeper. Always happy to be of service. Say, Miss Holy Spirit, those fallen stars, are they still intact? They crashed into the ground. So no, they are not intact. Were they pulverized? Not fully, no. Would you say that fallen stars could make for an interesting type material? For what? Yes! They would certainly be rare. Need any help on that holy mission of yours? I know a thing or two about rocks and the like. Could give you insights on those impact conditions. I can't say I'm an expert in geology, though I feel like I could make an educated guess. Nevertheless, sure, I would very much appreciate your assistance. Great, then I'm in. Me too! Do you know about geology as well? Or astronomy, perhaps? I know about astrology. And this all sounds very exciting. I've been terribly bored waiting for Rhea to come back. This will greatly aid me on my mission of curing my boredom. Well, I do like to help. That is very kind of you. I know. You don't have to come along. Of course I do. Could you imagine if the stars fell down again? What if one crashed you? I need to stay close by so I can catch it. I don't think you could. The stars already fell, Kyle. Done deal. What about the ones in the primordial sea? What if it floods us with all of its mirrored stars? Unlikely. I'm not willing to take that risk. I'm going on this adventure with you and Miss Alethea. Great. Wonderful. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Let us not waste any more time. Thank you for your aid, Innkeep. I shall return with conclusions, and perhaps even mended firmaments. I'm looking forward to hearing of your heroic deeds. How exciting! Wish me luck. Good luck. I hope you find suitable material. Me too. Well, that was an interesting day. Alright, nighttime. Oh my god, it's a cute person. Hello. I would like your finest drink, please. A drink, you say? What do you have in mind, miss?
Melina. But Melly's fine. It's short for Melina.
I see. Well then, Melly, what kind of drink would you like?
Something tasty. Something that will give me new fun ideas. Oh, and some Thunder Stage. I don't have any money, but I got things to barter for a drink.
You don't need to pay.
But I want to. Doesn't feel right otherwise.
Alright, fine with me. What do you have for me? Oh, thank you very much.
Now I can accept a drink.
Very well. Let me see what I can do. Okay, they wanted Thunder Sage. This is an opposite of what I need. Can we do it? This is not the right drink. It has to be a recipe that fits. Okay. Sunny breeze coming right up. Well, we got the thing. All right. Thunder Sage. Boom. And 2 of these. One sparkling nebula coming up. Some new, fun, and sweet ideas coming right up.
This is perfect. I'm already feeling the energy for new hijinks running through my veins. Thank you. This is a really nice tavern. I think I'm gonna hang out here for a bit. I need a break from my investigations. Can I pet your familiar?
No, he's quite antsy when he hasn't been fed. I'd worry for your hands.
Okay.
Drink, please. Sure thing, what type of ingredients? Preferably something that will wake my bones up. I feel dead and slow, incapable of forming words. Like an undead banana slug? No. More like a spectral starfish, I see. Can I have a drink? Of course. I will trade you for one trinket. One for a trinket. I did promise one of those. You did. Here. As requested. Are you gonna tell me what this is, or should I guess? Guess. A letter opener? It's a ritualistic dagger. But purely hypothetical, if I could use it as a... I could use it as a letter opener. I suppose. Though I don't think I'd use it that way. Who knows whose blood it has seen. Anyway, will that suffice? Or do you want me to go back and look for something even more extravagant? Loot her corpse dust? This will do just fine. I'll find a fitting place for it on my wall. Good. I fulfilled my part of the trade. Now it's your turn. Ah, that's right. I did promise a drink in exchange for the trinket. One moment. Let's see if I have anything that will bring your words back to you. Ah, spoken heart. One defense. One attack. And 3 charisma. In exchange, a ritualistically prepared drink just for you. Perfect. Almost worth stealing. Let's keep it at almost.
Who bit you?
A vampire.
Why?
Because we were fighting.
Why?
Because I stole a cape.
But you're not wearing a cape.
It's another vampire's cape. I was hired to retrieve it, and she got in the way.
So you killed her?
Yes.
Why?
Because she tried to eat me.
Probably because you broke in. Was it the vampire at Marrow Castle?
Yes.
Oh, I heard that once is scary. Was she scary?
No.
Were there a lot of traps?
Yes.
Did you trigger a lot of traps?
No.
You're lying. What kind of traps were there?
Where are your parents?
Dad?
I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, he's crying! Oh no, Zephyr!
It's okay. It's already been this many years since I died. Just kidding, I can count. It's been 7 years. So I was only 3 when they disappeared forever. I don't remember a lot about them. But I already solved their murder, so it's okay.
Did you avenge them?
No, they got eaten by zombies. And the zombies got eaten by a T-Rex. Not left to avenge.
That's... interesting, Melina.
Yeah, right? I think it's a very cool origin story.
It is indeed. Melina, is that your name?
Yes, but you can also call me Melly. That's my undercover name.
Then you shouldn't be telling it to people.
It's okay, you seem very nice. What's your name?
Blaze.
Is that his name, Innkeeper?
Totally.
Really? He doesn't look like a Blaze. Or like a Dave. But it's okay. Your parents couldn't have known that. Blaze it is. So, Blaze. Tell me more about that vampire killing.
I would like to hear about it as well. Fine, but I don't feel comfortable with the kid being here.
Excuse me? I am the greatest detective in our generation, and I can handle your PG vampire story just fine. Thank you very much.
We're not of the same generation.
It's just a fancy way to say of all time, Blaze.
I won't be held responsible if anyone calls Child Protective Services on you.
To bring me where? To my parents?
Right. How about you tell us how you ended up fighting the vampire? And more importantly, defeating her.
You did defeat her, right?
Do I look dead to you?
A little.
The journey to Marrow Castle was simple. I encountered some of her horrid creatures along the way. Their maws were full of so many teeth. Counting them would have taken my entire lifetime.
How long is an echo's lifetime anyway? Do earth echoes live longer than fire echoes?
I don't know.
Does the primordial sea make you age slower?
I don't know. I've never been there.
You're an air echo, right? Do you swim in the sea or do you float through it?
I don't swim.
But then how can you visit the primordial sea?
I don't. I live in Gaia. I have no desire to move to another plane, nor to analyze my lifespan. Hold on a second. Just be right back. Alright, I have returned. Perhaps we can return to your recap? Right, Lady Evelyn's Monsters of Terror. Their teeth could not pierce my armor of ice and more ice. My strength was no match for them.
You're not wearing any armor.
It melted. It does that. A side effect of vampiric ingredients. What? What?
So you made it to the castle then? And you fell into her traps?
Or her pond? Neither. Both. Nevertheless, I finally made it inside after clashing with the living gargoyles at her gates. I knew that trying to sneak around and find the cape anywhere other than in her presence was pointless. So I made my way straight to the colossal ballroom where she was already waiting for me. It was covered in mirrors, displaying only myself and the cape that was carelessly flung over a cello chair. What a nice reception. It was malevolent. Her fangs were gleaming in the flickering candlelight of her chandeliers, and her mocking greeting was full of malice and bloodlust. We both knew why I was there. And we both believed we were the one who would walk away with blood on their hands. Your hands are surprisingly clean. I washed them in a river, almost got crushed by a star in the process. It knocked me right into the armor of some strange seraph woman. She gave me a lecture on fighting the undead without divinity. As if vampires don't have divine origins themselves. But she mended my wounds, so.
Most of them.
The fight was brutal. We broke many mirrors, many bones. I was sure she wouldn't relent, so I tried to tire her out until daybreak. But then suddenly her fangs were in my arm, draining the blood from my veins. While she regained her strength through the life she was stealing from me, I felt the doors of Twat open before me. But my own strength didn't completely leave my body, not yet. I used my last ounce of slowly fading consciousness to break an ice spike off my armor and pierce it through her wicked heart. It melted in my hands as her body slowly turned to ash. And at last, the cape was mine. Well done! That sounds like a fight worth bleeding for. I shall carry it with me forever.
Couldn't you have just asked her for the cape?
No.
Why not?
I'm a rogue. I don't ask. I take.
So, you're a thief?
Yes.
That's great! I need someone to mentor me in thievery. You'd be perfect for that.
I thought you were a detective.
I have many talents.
I'm not teaching you anything. I'm not a babysitter.
And I'm not a baby.
You're the size of one. Alright, let's stick with the vampires for now. I'm curious, where did you find that dagger? She had it on her. Attempted to strike me with it several times. It fell to the ground when she crumbled into dust. I picked it up out of respect for the fight she's put up. A memory of a battle well fought.
Did her clothes also turn to dust?
Yes.
So she left nothing else behind?
Nothing but the dagger and the wound on my arm. And a vial of blood. A vial of blood? Yes. It seemingly was able to resist the destructive force of her undoing. And the destructive force of hitting the floor. Weirdly enough, it also had a label on it. It read, "Blood of the first vampire. Mike." Mike? Mike. It was deeper red than I had ever seen, and it seemed alive. What a strange thing to have on you.
Maybe she thought you were planning to steal it too, and wanted to protect her with her life. Which she did, I guess.
It certainly sounds valuable. Are you going to pawn it? No, I left it there. Just put it back in its display case. I have no interest in blood vials or vampire mythology.
Then how do you know vampires are divine?
Common sense.
You don't strike me as someone with a lot of that.
Well, it seems like the Quest was completed successfully. Thank you, Blaze. You did a good job. I'm lucky I survived once more. One more bite and I would have never made it out alive.
Do you think you might die? When you took the quest, I mean.
It's always a possibility.
Then why would you go?
Death is inevitable. Such is life.
At least you found the cape. I'm sure the other vampire will be happy to have it back.
I don't care. I just did my job. Speaking of which, Millie is right. Kyle would be very happy to have his beloved cape returned. Could I extend the quest to include a speedy delivery? After the day I just had, not enough blood left in your bones? I don't think any blood is in my bones. Not usually. Fine. I'll do direct delivery just this once. Where can I find this Kyle? Last I saw him, he left with Rhea to aid some cleric with her investigations. I'm sure you'll recognize her. Not her again. Where are they? Uncertain. Try looking around Zenith. They can't have gone that far yet.
What are they investigating?
The Star Reign, as far as I know.
That's what I was investigating. We should go talk to them. We can exchange notes. I already drew a map of all of the impact sites in Zenith. Maybe they can help extend it further, or even find the culprit of this curious incident. Go on, Blaze. We have to go and find them. For your cape and for my notes.
Age 10. Detective. Chaotic good. I'm going. Alone. You do whatever. I don't need a sidekick.
Wait for me! See you soon, Innkeeper.
See you soon, Millie. Raven, what are you doing? Oh god, I'm starting to do the frog blink now. I think I need to go to bed. And it's been I've been streaming for an hour? What? So I have. Okay, well I hope everyone has a wonderful night. I'm gonna go crash in a bed. Bye-bye.